Tell the pilot if you've flown in a Chipmunk before and whether you want him to carry out any particular maneuvers.
Right, John. Before we do anything exciting, we have to fly to our local flying area.
Emergencies in a Chipmunk are rare, but should one arise, correct drills and procedures must be followed. The first is the forced landing. If the engine fails, it's no real problem because the plane will glide and can be landed in a suitable field. But the pilot doesn't always know the nature of the surface, and there may be obstructions like drainage ditches or boggy areas. The emergency drill is designed to ensure that the crew are all right even if the aeroplane should turn over. First, the pilot will give the order.
John, prepare for a forced landing.
Be sure to acknowledge the order.
Right, sir.
Each crew member has an escape hatch in the canopy, and these side panels must be jettisoned before landing. The release handle is positioned beside the left shoulder. When the lever is pulled forward, the side panel can be pushed out. The pilot has his own side panel. Let's see it in practice. The right hand reaches across to the left shoulder. Pull the lever forward and eject the side panel. The pilot will eject his own side panel. Remember, the pilot can't reach your release lever, so you must jettison your own side panel on the instructions of the pilot. Next, tighten the seat harness very securely so that if the aeroplane stops suddenly, you're not thrown forward against the instrument panel. When the pilot gives the order, brace, brace,
Brace, brace.
which will be just before touchdown,
Brace,
put your
brace,
arms up
sir.
on the coaming in front of you and cradle your head in them. The pilot will then make the final approach into the field. This may take a little time, so don't be too anxious. And don't start looking around. You must stay in the brace position until the aeroplane has landed. As soon as the aeroplane has come to a halt, release both the seat harness, which is the lower quick release box, and the parachute harness above it, and you're ready to get out. If the canopy is damaged, you get out through the side panel hatch. If it's not damaged, you slide the canopy back. In the roof of the canopy are release handles inside and out. The front handle is for the pilot, and the rear handle is for the passenger. When the handle is operated, it withdraws a latch and you can slide the canopy back on rails. The canopy latch may re-engage when the cockpit is open 9 inches and in the halfway position. So operate the lever again and slide the canopy right back. In practice, the pilot will probably pull the canopy halfway back. You pull the release handle again and slide the canopy right back. Then all you have to do is climb out and move well clear of the aeroplane. The second emergency drill is to abandon the aircraft in flight. It's an extreme and rare action to take, but the correct procedure must be learnt. An aircraft will only be abandoned in flight if there is something seriously wrong, like a control malfunction or a fire. But for the purpose of demonstration in this film, the aeroplane is flying straight and level. The first order you get from the pilot is,
Check parachute.
again, don't forget to acknowledge the order.
Checking parachute now, sir.
The check is to make sure that the parachute is still fitted correctly. Next, assist in opening the canopy. In the air, there is a slightly different procedure for opening it. The airflow over it creates lift, which makes it very difficult or impossible to slide along the rails. So a panel is raised on top of the canopy to break the airflow and destroy the lift. Now, operate the canopy release handle as before, and the canopy will slide back quite easily. The top panel is operated by pulling a yellow ball with the right hand. Pull the canopy release handle, and back goes the canopy. Once again, pull the yellow ball with the right hand. With the left hand, pull the canopy release. If necessary, pull the release handle again at the second locking point. The pilot will then give the order, jump, jump. Again, acknowledge the order.
Jump, jump, sir.